Welcome to the Spanish 2 class. Mi nombre es Antonio Tunzi.
Me llamo Señora de Lomo.
Me llamo Anjas.
And we are the Spanish 2 teachers. And today we'd like to tell you about our classes.
Hello, I'm Antonio Tunzi Gutierrez. I've been teaching Spanish at Washington High School for more years than I really want to acknowledge. Actually, it's 22 years. I'm also the department head of the world languages. I was born in Spain. I majored in language. And I'm also a presenter at Stanford World Language Project and CLTA Summer Seminar.
Hi, I'm Anjas. This is my 8th year teaching overall, teaching Spanish, and this is my 5th year at George Washington. I'm originally from Minnesota, and I've been living here since 2011, almost 10 years, and I have Mexican heritage, my grandparents on my mother's side, and I learned Spanish living in Mexico.
Okay, hello, my name is Miss Del Lomo. This is my 5th year teaching high school Spanish and my 3rd year at WASH. Before that, I taught college English. I taught ESL at San Francisco State University and at the Academy of Art University. And I love languages. I studied German in high school and I majored in German studies from UC Santa Cruz. I then went on to get a master's in English from San Francisco State. And then I learned Spanish when I moved to Spain, and I lived in Spain for 5 years.
So what is our teaching philosophy? Well, basically, we want to teach Spanish for a communicative purpose. So we want real communication in the classroom, and we teach grammar in context. In order to do that, we use authentic material. Although we have a textbook, Avancemos Dos, we prefer to use most of the time different materials like videos, articles, or other materials that are more authentic and more meaningful to students. And we practice the language with a purpose, and we try to get the students to immerse in the language experience. And also, we emphasize for them to be exposed to culture and to learn about the products or the objects that the culture produce, the practices, what people do, and the perspectives. What is behind the mind of people when they're doing these things. And during the class, we strive for a 90% of time speaking Spanish in order to have students be exposed to the Spanish language as much as possible. In order to do that, of course, we use comprehensible input. We use visuals, we use gestures, we use different ways to make them realize what we're talking about, because obviously they're only in the 2nd year of their adventure in Spanish, and many things are still difficult for them.
And this is the modes of communication that we focus on. This is how we test as well. We focus on the modes of communication when we're testing. So listening and reading comprehension, interpersonal exchanges, information with other people, and presentational, written and speaking. And right now, our students are working on a presentation introducing their house, and that is a presentational. They're writing what they want to say about their house, and they are speaking about it into their videos.
Okay, in Spanish 2, these are the topics that we'll be covering. As mentioned earlier, our curriculum is based on the district textbook called Avancemos Dos, but we don't actually give out the textbooks, but it is there as a resource. And the units that we'll be doing, the first unit is the housing unit, which we're currently doing. Then next week, we're starting the daily chores unit, and then the daily routine unit. And that is the first semester. We do 3 units a semester. Then we'll kick off the new year with the vacation unit, the travel unit, and then my personal favorite is the childhood unit, when your children can submit baby pictures of themselves and talk about their childhood in Spanish.
Students are going to be graded according to the following categories. Being assessment, the main one. We want students to show they're able to use the language. And that's what is the main focus of our classes. So that's why these have an important weight, a very important weight in the grading. So assessments are divided in the different modes of communication we have seen before, and also the different skills like reading, speaking, listening, and writing. The rest of the grade is based on classwork and participation. That's at 25%, which is the daily warm-ups, in-class individual assignments, also group work or partner activities that we're doing during class. In general, their engagement in the class is also considered in this section of the grade.
And all the classwork that we post, all the homework and activities that we do will all be posted in Google Classroom, and you can find it really easily by going to the tab of classwork.
And we organize the classroom by weeks. So as you can see, we're in week 6 right now. And then we want to point out that these are assignments. There you can see this icon, and then we post material. So we put up the daily slides from every Zoom class on Google Classroom so you or your child can review and see what was covered. And then they complete and submit all classwork through Google Classroom. Also, Google Classroom is linked with Student View or Parent View where you will see their grades. However, there is a lag behind that. So if you want to know how they're doing currently, like in the moment, you can look on Google Classroom. Also, we can keep you up to date if you would like a guardian summary. Then you will be emailed weekly your child's progress. And so you can email us if you want to be receiving guardian summaries. And here are our emails and our telephone numbers, our Google Voice numbers if you'd like to contact us. And we also have class websites. This is Mr. Tunzi's website.
You can see there is the tab on top for Español 2, Spanish 2. Here I have different resources for the different units we're doing. For example, Quizlet for vocabulary and vocabulary that we've been using, and some different materials. Also, other resources we're going to add to them.
Okay, and I have a similar website as well. So you can go to my website, also to Spanish 2, and you can see I have tabs for each unit that we'll be doing. So if you were to go to the tab for our current unit, you would just find the vocabulary Quizlet. So your child could practice the vocabulary. And then I put on extra videos and resources so they can practice, or maybe they need more help with the grammar. They can go here for extra support.
And my website is really similar. Has the same information, and then there's more resources we have as well by going to this is the textbook website. If your student wanted a little more support or more activities to look into to practice outside of class, they can go here, and there are listening activities, animated grammar, and there's the at-home tutor is really great. You can kind of test themselves and do activities like that.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for watching this video. There is a Google form that is next to the link of the video. Please complete it. In that Google form, you can also request to be sent the Guardian report from Google Classroom if you wish so. Ask for it. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Hasta luego.
Adiós.
Adiós. Chao.
Adiós.